this is part 42, okay? We, we, this is an emergency. Please hear us. They broke into our emails totally. We saw that people were responding, okay? And they make believe that these people are from somewhere else, or places are from somewhere else, okay? We got some numbers. The cult knows about it. They have a history list on us. They even prevent us. It's unbelievable what we're going to show you. First of all, they try new tricks, okay, new lethal pranks, because they don't want this exposed. So we go on YouTube, going around the corner, or whatever we have to do. That doesn't work anymore. What they're doing is they're putting fraudulent pages, supposedly by YouTube, okay? Because the code is noted for doing fraud. PHYLLIS LEINWAND committed so much fraud with my pension in school.
Tampering with documents.
Tampering with medical documents and my pension documents.
Whiting
out
information.
things. I mean, we didn't even get to that. It starts with PHYLLIS LEINWAND because she's the cult leader. The cult lives on our computer. Okay? We have to tell you what's going on. I know you all care because we saw they tried to disguise, like if somebody calls from the news, they make believe that person's from the cleaners. Alright? So, we got some numbers, okay, and the cult knows about it, all right, but we can't get all. They go into our emails because I got some leads to people that are calling, and they have a whole search history on us. What we do on the computer, I can only be on Babylon toolbar because it's connected to them. There's all kinds of codes in it, and it's unbelievable what's on this computer.
It's like, okay. It seems like the computer's possessed.
Yes, it's possessed. Okay? So I tried to go on my Yahoo account, because I know you're responding, and I had to beat them to it before, trying to get messages. But it's practically useless, because they go on my account like roaches. They take out all your messages. Now, since they know that I got some leads from the wonderful public, okay? Wait a minute. This is what I get when I try to go on my...
Okay,
can I read it first?
Okay, let's show
This is what I get when I go on my Yahoo account. Sorry, this account is temporarily locked. Try you can try to... What?
Read that too.
Okay, read it. Joe, because I'm wearing the mask. It's hard to read.
For security reason, your account is temporarily locked.
Yeah.
Okay? You can try to recover your password again after the lock expires by 12 hours.
I mean, this is what they're doing with our lives.
Trying to prevent
And we're going to hold this up for a long time.
Right.
Because the citizens of the world and everybody that's with us, if we're not calling someone, keep on trying. There's another person on our cell phone. They block all our calls, but we always get a couple of calls that they seem not to block. Maybe they're drunk at the time, because these people are sick in the head. Okay, there's something wrong with them.
I'm just going to keep this. The reason why, again, I have to alert people again, I'm pretty sure everybody knows by now, that the screen keeps freezing, and a lot of time we can't get this information shown to you.
Yeah, so we have to keep it up for a while.
I'm just going to keep it up because
this shows how my Yahoo account is temporarily locked. They're going on the account and confiscating
it's so out of hand what they're doing with
your emails. Also, my LocalNet account. I'm sure if I go there also, it's going to be temporarily locked. So please, I know you're responding. Okay? We need to communicate. We're going to think about, how to do this, or, if someone can communicate with us through another way, because we can't say so much on here because these dangerous thugs, and we're scared for our life. We can't use this destroyed computer. Even they have on our computer, okay, because it's unbelievable what's on this computer.
We explained that a little bit in the previous
they
video.
Have on this computer Explorer 9.
Yes.
It's hidden, okay, because there's tabs that come up and they check Explorer 9. They got this computer set up for all the networks. My Norton keeps on coming up. I don't have Norton, but the Norton keeps on coming up saying high memory usage.
High memory usage.
Okay,
yes.
because there's about there's a network of computers connected to my computer. Okay? And as I'm talking to you on YouTube, look at this, Joe. There's a whole tab section on top.
Yeah.
Okay? It's unbelievable. They got all kinds of files about us. Okay? It's scary. It's dangerous. Okay? We need to get out of this. These thugs need to go behind bars. Okay? Because we're afraid to go out of our apartment now. We're telling you, okay, citizens of the world, that we are not to be touched. Actually, we're telling this to the cult.
Yeah.
No one is going to touch us because the world knows what's going on with us.
And if anybody tries anything,
like side swapping with the
it's
cars,
gonna fall on you.
Exactly.
So just remember that.
Right. That is it, Phyllis LEINWAND. Your reign is over. And what they do on Phyllis LEINWAND's site, if you go to Phyllis LEINWAND in Richmond Hill, Queens, New York, they want to show us that the harassing, threatening people. So they take that, I showed you in past videos, they take the fraudulent YouTube thing, okay, and they say, logo, this video is closed due to bullying and harassing and threatening comments. And they put the YouTube logo on it.
This is the habitual rec pattern that we've been experiencing for 8 years. Every time we try to open up or expose this lethal corruption, this is the only lunatic answer reply.
It's scary.
Right.
It's more than lunatic. It's scary because
okay?
It's all fraud.
That we are threatening.
Yes, it's all fraud.
That we are harassing.
No, I had to say
and
something.
that we are bullying. And what they do is they reverse it. They twist it.
Yes.
Okay, so this.
And meanwhile,
they take it off themselves, which they are the harassers. They are the bully.
They're much more than harassers and bullies. They're murderers.
Yes.
Much more than bullying. These are professional murderers.
Yes.
They are. Also, I want to say before I forget, if I happen to get into my email account and they see that there's something that they half tampered with, but I may get a clue that it's someone who wants to help me, okay, what they do, remember I told you there's tabs on our computer, okay, with all kinds of crazy messages, all kinds of things for them, for their whole file system, all over my computer, all about us. It's scary. And this is my computer. What they do when I'm on the email, they take one of those, like you click on file, and they have a whole thing, interstate phone calls, all kinds of things that are not supposed to be under the file tab. It's alarming.
And they cover everything up.
So they take those tabs and they put it on my email page. So I can't read what's on there.
They block it.
They block it. When they want to do something on my computer, they put up blocks. It's called bars.
Also, yes.
And then they do whatever they need to do to bar us.
So also yesterday, we're trying to find out what's going on here in our computer. All of a sudden, we have the mouse and we feel that somebody's dragging the mouse from us. So we have to literally struggle. It feels like the computer is possessed.
I mean,
understand? And they're pulling the mouse away, and we're trying to pull it back. It's like a tug of war.
It's like something you see in a horror film. It's like someone goes on their computer in a horror film, and the computer wants to kill that person, and it's doing all kinds of malicious, murderous tactics. Okay, and then you go on the computer, you see all their codes and notes and logs, and it's all about we are the target. And it says on there, target. We are the target, and they're doing all kinds of things about us. They're like pulling us apart. We need help here. I know we need help to communicate with each other. Okay? You can come to our address where we are right now, and we'll meet in a public place, like I said. Okay? Our intercom doesn't even work, because that's another way to bar us. Okay? But somehow one person did break through. Okay, they know about that person. Okay. It's right on their system.
That's true.
Okay, it's no secret, Joe.
That's right. That's
one
right.
Person did break through.
That's right.
He seems very legitimate, and that person knows that we are very skeptical because of what we went through. but he has done some wonderful things for us to expose this, okay? So we're keeping our fingers crossed that with him and everybody else that we know wants to help us, we can get out of this. So I'm going to give you my address in Great Neck. It's 30.
This is not the mailing address. It used to be, but this is not the
Yes, but if you can come to our home.
Right.
Okay, 30 Grace, Grace Avenue, Great Neck, New York, 11021, apartment 3E, as in Edward. The reason why I'm divulging all my information, because the lethal thugs have everything.
Oh yeah, they
got
more than what we told you.
So the only thing that,
they're disgusting people.
Yes, they know everything about us. They know more about me.
They violated us.
Okay, I went to a doctor in the
broke
past.
Broke privacy laws.
Yeah, oh my God.
How dare you, you cockroaches!
I went to a doctor in the past, okay, and I just have a little something. It's nothing, okay? I don't want to divulge it. It's nothing, okay? It's just a little abnormality, something like everybody else has, okay? So, I never told him about it, okay? And this doctor was horrendous, all right? He took some blood tests of mine. He never showed it to me, but I got the report for the billing. He took about 20 tests for this particular thing that I never told him about.
That's how lethal this is. It's scary.
It's scary. And there was no reason to take those tests because there's nothing wrong with what I have. But the fact is that they try to look for everything. Okay? They treat me like a guinea pig. And that's another reason why I can't see doctors, because I'm petrified from doctors, because it's an extension of the lethal cult.
You see it happening here with our computer.
Just like what is happening
taking custody of your computer, taking control.
They take custody of your body, of your finances, of your home. It's what I think it's worse than a Nazi regime. I don't know what this is. It's something from a horror film. A horror film. And it's going to stop.
Oh, it will stop.
Because people know about it. We're talking to the cult right now.
You are going down.
Yes, you are.
We are not going to relent.
It's terrible what you're doing to our computer.
It's terrible what you're doing to us, to
citizens of the world.
To human beings. How dare you?
You go to your computer, and everything on there is all their logs and scriptures, and it's unbelievable what they're doing on our computer. This is our computer. They made it into their computer, and now my computer is my enemy. It's unbelievable. And that's what they do to everything. Everything. They destroy everything. They killed and I'll keep on saying it, they killed my dear mother. And you're going to pay royally for it. Phyllis LEINWAND. You killed my mother. You used her to become a clone of the lethal corruption. She hated me. Everybody says you planted a chip in her and you destroyed her organs by psychotropic drugs. Okay? You destroyed her food tubes, her intestines, and esophagus. And my mother had to suffer a brutal death. The hospital did nothing for her by your orders of your demonic cult that have powers over doctors. How dare you? What if it happened to you, Phyllis LEINWAND? What if it happened to you?
Yeah, let's turn the tables over.
Yeah. It's going to happen to you, the legal way. The legal way. You're going to go behind bars. This is enough.
That's right.
And there are people supporting us. No matter how much you try to block us, we will get through to them. And the people know who left me messages yesterday. Okay, and there probably was so many more. But we got some of them. And the cult knows who we got. Because we emailed you, but you probably didn't get our emails. Because the cult makes sure that it's emailed to them instead. They're very swift.
They're very efficient.
Yes, very efficient. But we are communicating to the people that I'm going to say who we know. Because the cult knows. Yes, the cult knows. No? Okay, Joe said no. Okay, but the cult knows because they have a whole log history of us. They know every move we make on the computer. So if we happen to call a doctor also, what the cult does, they immediately go to the doctor and stop. We have to stop here now. We're gonna be back later. Thank you.
Thank you
again. Help us. Keep on
please.
helping us. Do not forget about us. We
please,
need you.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you.